Right now, US proposals for a Russia-Ukraine peace agreement are being redrafted. Here are 5 key regions at the heart of any genuine peace negotiations. Vladimir Putin has made it very clear he wants them all. Over the past fortnight, Donald Trump's negotiation team has been from Abu Dhabi to Geneva, Kyiv, Miami, and now to Moscow. The terms the US originally presented, however, alarmed European leaders, and according to analysts, would have handed Vladimir Putin much of what he wanted.
That was not a plan, it was a concept.
Kyiv and Moscow are reportedly stuck on the same key issues, most notably the division of territory. These are the 5 regions in question. 2 regions in eastern Ukraine that border Russia are collectively known as the Donbass, Luhansk and Donetsk. Luhansk is now occupied by Putin's forces. Under the 28-point US proposal, the entire region would have been recognized as de facto Russia. There are areas beyond the western bounds of Luhansk that Russia currently occupies, and it's unclear what the future of these spaces would be. Further south, Putin's army controls a large part of Donetsk, but importantly, it has not been able to capture the entire region. Before Europe responded, the US proposal suggested Ukraine would withdraw from its own territory in Donetsk. This area would then be recognized as belonging to Russia, functioning as a demilitarized zone. Zelensky and other European leaders voiced opposition to the idea that Russia would control an area it had not been able to gain militarily, and Reuters is reporting this idea has now been put on hold. Vladimir Putin has said he will control Donetsk one way or another. Ukraine has worked for years to fortify this region with this so-called fortress belt of cities running through it: Slovyansk, Kramatorsk, and Kostiantynivka. As Ukraine knows and fears, if what's left of Donetsk is ceded to Russia, its enemy would be in a far more favourable position were it to ignore any ceasefire promise and attack again. Analysts say the pace of Russian advancement in Donetsk is slow and would likely take the invaders years to capture. In other regions, such as Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia, Russia's advance in recent weeks has been much faster. The language in the original US proposal said Crimea, Luhansk, and Donetsk would be recognized as de facto Russia, as would the areas in Zaporizhzhia and Kherson, currently occupied by Putin's forces. After nearly 4 years of war, Russia controls more than 19% of Ukraine, and the Kremlin has reiterated in recent weeks that it has no plans to back away from its maximalist ambitions. But there are other terms that are sticking points, most notably the question of Ukraine's NATO membership, limits to the size of its military, and how its security will be guaranteed in the future.